Hey, what's up? It's your girl CC, aka Theprettysnead, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time viewing me, I hope you like what you see, and if you do, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. As you can tell from the title, this is a what size should I get update. My last one that I uploaded was definitely a little over 4 years ago, and it did very well. Unfortunately, the music that I have in it did get copywritten, and the owners decided to mute the vocals. And in the last one, I did have the shoes to show you, but because my collection is in 2 different locations, I thought it would be best if I just show you pictures on either side and tell you what size to get. Not all shoes run the same, not even within the same brand. So I'm hoping that this video will help you out. I'm going to be discussing what sizes you should get in shoes that I have personally tried on or own myself. The 2 brands that I'm going to be talking about today is Nike and Adidas. I will also have in the description bar time markers for each type of shoe that I will be discussing. So if you don't want to sit through the whole thing, please feel free to click the time marker down below so you can skip to the shoes that you are interested in knowing the information about. Before I get down to the specifics, I want to tell you about how sizing works when converting your women's size to a men's or kid's size. So realistically, if your woman's size is an 8.5 like me, you will go a size and a half down to find your men's or kids size. Kids sizes in girls and boys are the same. They are not different, but men and women sizing is different. If you are a man and there's a women's only drop on sneakers, for example, and you are interested in getting a shoe, you will go a size and a half up. Good thing is sneakers does the conversion for you. So when you're checking out, it will already have in the box the men's size and the women's size side by side. So you don't really have to do too much math. But when you are in store and you're shopping and you see a shoe that you like, keep that in mind. Kids sizing is considered youth sizing. There's no conversion between boys and girls shoes. They're all the same sizing. A 6.5 wide in a girl's shoe is the same as a 6.5 wide in a boy's shoe. Okay? Women or small feet gang men can also wear youth size shoes. Youth size shoes go up to a 7Y, which is a 7 youth, and that converts to a 7 men's. The length between a 7 men's and a 7 youth are the same. The differences between the 2 is that a 7 youth is slightly slimmer than a 7 men's. Okay, so the width is different between the 2. Now, without further ado, let's get into sizing. The most popular is the Nike Air Force 1. Now, this is a shoe that is not true to size. They do run a little bit big. So I highly recommend going to, if you're, for example, I am a women's 8.5. To also help myself save some money, I would get a kids 6.5 youth. The kids shoes are a little bit cheaper than the adult shoes, so if you can fit a kids, by all means, have at it. Okay? If you are going to get a women's Air Force 1, I strongly suggest going down a half size. If you're going to get a men's Air Force 1 and you are wearing men's sizing, again, also go down a half size. Now, if you don't want to go down a size and you are very picky about your shoes having all the same sizing, I strongly suggest that if you're wearing Air Force 1s that you get a few pairs of Elite socks. They are super thick, very warm, and your shoe will fit better than expected. The Dunk Low, not the SB Dunk Low, the regular Dunk Low, which has the very regular tongue, not the fat skateboard tongue, those I would definitely size up. So I typically, again, I'm an 8.5. Instead of going the 1.5 usual size down, I will only go down one size. So according to Sneakers, the dunks that I ordered in a women's 8.5 convert to a men's 7. I wish I got a men's 7.5 because they're a bit snug, just a tad bit. But the Nike Dunk SBs are true to size. A couple other true to size sneakers from Nike are the Vapormax, the Airmax 90, and the Airmax 1. The Waffle, which Sacai has done a collab with Nike, and they came out with a waffle, and the Nike Daybreak. Undercover has done a collab with Nike, and they came out with a Daybreak shoe. So those shoes are all true to size. I'm only going to talk about Jordan 1 through 14 because those are the only Jordans that I've worn. I haven't worn anything from 15 and up. Sorry. And I'm not going to talk about Team Jordans either. Even though I've worn them, I haven't worn them since I was in high school, and that was years ago. Jordan 1s and Jordan 2s, you will go down 2 sizes. Ladies, you will go down 2 sizes. Again, for example, if you are a women's size 9, you will get a men's size 7 or a youth size 7. If you have a slightly wide foot, I would suggest going with the men's size 7 just so you have a little bit more comfort, okay? If you have a very slender foot, you'll be fine with the kids size 7. For Jordan 3s all the way up to Jordan 8s, you will go, ladies, you will go a size and a half down. So Jordan 3 to Jordan 8 are true to size. Jordan 9 and Jordan 10 are a little wide, so I would suggest going 2 sizes down. Now again, if you are a slightly wider foot, you can stay true to size. But if you are a normal width foot, which you can have that measured in a shoe store, or you could do it at home, you will go 2 sizes down if you're ordering or buying a Jordan 9 or a Jordan 10. Jordan 11s are a little tricky. So prior to, I want to say 2012, you would go 2 sizes down for Jordan 11. Since 2012, you can go a size and a half down. Ladies, I'm talking to you. You could go with your true size if the manufacturing is past 2012. But then I got a pair of the Space Jam 11s in my true size, which was, again, I'm an 8.5. I got them in a men's 7, no, in a kid's 7 youth, and they were a little big, just a smidge. So Jordan 11s are a little tricky. If it is too big, it's not gonna be like falling off. You could definitely double up on your sock or wear an elite sock like I mentioned before, and you will be fine. Jordan 12s to 14 are true to size. So ladies, you will go down 1.5 sizes, 1.5 sizes. So again, if you are a women's 10, you would get a men's 8.5. Okay? For Jordan 12, 13, and 14. That's it for Nike. We are going to move into Adidas. The Adidas Superstars are the most difficult shoes to try on, okay? So if you want to save some money and you want to get a kid size and you can fit a kid size, I highly suggest going, instead of a size and a half down, go 2 full sizes or 2.5 sizes down. They run extremely big. I don't know if it's the material or the sole that is so wide, but Adidas Superstars run very, very big. So if you can fit kids, go 2 full sizes to 2.5 sizes down. If you are going to stick to your adult size, I will go a half or a full size down from your adult size. For example, if you are a men's 10, I will go ahead and get a 9.5 or a 9. They run big. NMDs and Ozwegos run true to size. Thank you. Stan Smiths, I would go a half size down because they run a little bit big as well, unless you want to wear thicker socks to like allow for that spacing that's in the back. My heels were slipping out when I got my true size, and I don't know what the equivalent for an elite sock is for Adidas, but yeah, try and find a thick Adidas sock. The Yeezys, for the most part, that I've tried the 350s, 700s, 500s, 380s, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So for the most part, they're all true to size. What I will say is the 350s, because they have like a little divot in the back, some people find it difficult to put the shoe on. I always have a shoehorn with me, so I just put my shoehorn in there and I slip my foot in. But if you are having difficulty, you can go a half size up, so it's easier for you to put on your shoe, and you won't have that slipping in the back because it does have that divot. Another one of the shoes that are very difficult to put on, even with a shoehorn, is the 380. I don't know. I don't understand the concept of the design. When the shoe is on though, it looks very, very sleek and smooth, which is nice, and they are comfortable, but it is very difficult to put on 380s. So if you have long nails like me, or if you don't have a shoehorn, or if you don't have the patience to put on your shoe, then I would definitely recommend going up a size. Going up a size does allow that opening to be slightly bigger, so it's easier to like slip it on when you grip the sides. But if not, then I mean, just stick to your true size because the length will be nice. Yeah, that is all of my experience with sneakers. I am going to, like I mentioned before, expand my horizons. Oh, I forgot to mention the Reebok. So I've only tried the Reebok Questions and the Reeboks that they have with Misbehave. Those are very, very tight. So the collab that they had, the DMX or something like that, they run small, so I would recommend going a half size up from your usual size. And then the Questions are true to size. The Allen Iverson shoe are true to size, so I would definitely just stick to your regular shoe size. But yeah, that brings me to the end of my video. I am going to expand my horizons, and I'll come out with another updated what size should I get. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the comment box down below. Don't forget to check the description because sometimes I do have little secret giveaways in there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.